time, space, referee decision-making. These are all just some of the mysterious, uncontrollable strands of life that make up the massive universe that we call home, and the comfort food for the soul that we call sports. As most people journey through it with no idea where to go or what to do, a select few will help you navigate terror, frustration, and endless possibilities of making a 50-50 choice. This is Ricks versus Gricks.
I've never noticed it until just now, and maybe it was because with the outer space music behind it. But he's Morty. Like, he's Morty from Rick and Morty.
Oh, wee Reid. Gotta make some picks this week.
I never thought about that. Oh, it's good to have him back. It's good to hear his voice weekly now. Hey, this is Ricks versus Gricks, Reid's picks versus Griffin's picks, and now Griffin is all around us. It's time to get into NFL Week 2, and we're going to start with 2 1-0 teams, and maybe one that's a surprising 1-0 in terms of just how they won. Not the San Francisco 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers, they look like the 49ers were used to. They are 1-0. They are at the Minnesota Vikings, who are 1-0 and look damn good in that first win. Maybe it was just against who they were going, but either way, we got 1-0 versus 1-0. San Francisco is a 6-point favorite here. 6-point favorite on the road. Scott, who are you taking in 49ers versus Vikings?
Yeah, let's be honest. Sam Darnold's going to keep the Vikings competitive throughout the season. I'm very glad to see how well he did staying in the pocket and delivering the ball how he needed to, but he was playing the Giants. Come on, let's be real for a second. I'm taking the Niners, but the game will be a lot closer than what we think. Especially with apparently an Achilles injury for CMC.
Ooh, it's a little tighter. It's a little tighter. Not feeling as
Now go. Pause.
Oh, he left the loop. It just keeps pausing.
That song came on as the score came up for commercial break, so I thought it was part of the game and was wondering why the sound got so loud all of a sudden.
Luis, who do you want here, Niners or Vikings?
Listen, as somebody who's rooted for Sam Darnold in the past, I can't. So we're going to take the Niners.
That's fair enough. Zoo, 49ers, Vikings, who do you want?
Yeah, I don't think I have too much more to add on to what Scott said, so I'm going to say Niners by 10.
Wow, he threw the score.
Trying to get bonus points over here. What's going on here?
You know what?
Wow.
Well, he said he was going to keep it close, so it's like I feel like a touchdown and a kick. Like at the fourth quarter, it's going to be a hustle to kind of try to catch up, but Niners defense just won't allow it. I see it being close.
That's the Zuhair pick of the week. Take it to the bank.
Oh, now you need to get a grizzly bear sound in here now. Zuhair pick of the week.
We'll have that next week. We'll have Zuhair's pick of the week. I'm going to make it 4 for 4 on this one. As much as I enjoyed watching those Vikings highlights last week, I'm also going to take the 49ers. They look damn good, man. They look damn good. We didn't do power rankings this week because there's no real point to doing power rankings. It's just like Scott said on Shame Day. It's too early to do all that. We're not like that kind of show. We're not that down bad for football. I got the Eagles at number 1, 49ers number 2, Chiefs number 3, Cowboys number 4, and Ravens number 5. Power rankings in there.
Teacher, did you collect the homework?
Niners are just overwhelmingly good of a team. I like Sam Darnold. I hope he does well this season. I hope he does have the kind of Geno Smith season. I hope he surprises me this week. I wouldn't mind seeing the 49ers really get shit wild and weird here early in the season, but can't take them over the Niners. That would just be silly right now. So 4 for 4 on the Niners there. Moving to the team that we were talking about a little earlier, the Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson's Browns. The Predators are 0-1. They are at the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are also 0-1. The Jaguars are a 3-point favorite. Scott, who are you going to take?
Well, Jacksonville is tentatively changing their stadium name to Trevor Bank Stadium instead of Everbank Stadium. So that's something interesting for their home opening game. But Deshaun Watson is the worst quarterback in the NFL right now. They got completely stomped by Dallas, and now they got to go on the road to Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville by like 3.
Oh, Zooey's trying to take your thing. Luis, who do you want?
Give me the Jacksonville money line.
Zoo, who do you want here? Jaguars, Browns.
Yeah, Jaguars' offense and chemistry was actually looking really good as the game was going on, and Browns just have not been able to figure it out, so I'm going to give it to the Jags.
All right. We're looking to break this curse earlier this season of all of us taking the same team and those teams losing. Let's just overwhelmingly go with them all. I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars in this one too. I like that spread. Give me the Jaguars by 3 here. Jaguars are I don't know. I don't know what to make of them. I don't know what to make of Doug Peterson. ETN is supposed to be healthy for this game. Maybe them changing, doing all this hype for Trevor Lawrence will give him like a nice boost in confidence. I just don't trust the Browns to be really like feeling good this week with everything that's happening with Deshaun Watson. Like, this obviously has to be something that's taking a toll on some people there. Like, everybody knows about it. It's kind of weird. The boos are going to be crazy for him, just like they were when Watson returned last, or whenever he did. Give me the Jaguars here at home. That feels nice and safe. Seattle Seahawks, they are 1-0. They are at the New England Patriots this week, who are also 1-0. It was a big surprising 1-0. They got their Gerard Mayo, the head coach's first win as a head coach, got it over the Cincinnati Bengals. Seattle is a 3.5-point favorite, though, on the road. Scott, who are you taking?
Yeah, I was impressed with the Patriots did last week. Burrow isn't always the greatest starter at the beginning of the season. I should have known that going into my survivor pool pick. And I'm very scared for Kenneth Walker III. I don't know if he's going to be playing this week. I know one of their tackles is hurt as well. Thankfully, they got Zach Charbonnet. But give me the Patriots in the upset.
Big upset right there. Okay. All right. Scott is taking the Patriots in this one. Luis, who do you want?
I cannot pick the Patriots, I don't think. Let me try. No. We're going to go with Geno, another ex-Jets quarterback. And we're going to go with Seahawks.
All right. Zoo, who do you want?
I think the Patriots did have a great opening, and their defense is going to give Seattle problems, but Seattle's chemistry is just looking really good right now, and I think it's going to be a tight game, but Seattle's going to take the win.
Yeah, I liked what New England did last week. I liked the kind of swagger and awareness that Jacoby Brissett played with, the starting quarterback there. Spread the ball out really well. Ramondre Stevenson looked really good, but I trust Seattle right now. They're a lot more consistent. They're a lot more consistent of a built team, even with the new head coach, Mike McDonald, who I think brings a really great energy, not only as a head coach, but to that defense, coming from being the defensive coordinator of Baltimore. I liked how everything looked with them last week. Even if Kenneth Walker's out, I hope he's not for my fantasy team's hopes, but I also picked up Zach Charbonnet. He's pretty damn good. Yeah, give me the Seahawks in this one on the road against. Talking about
3 for 3 on everybody picking the same one?
No, Scott thankfully took the Patriots on that one. Somebody was going to have to take the Patriots on that.
It's the story I'll follow on. Don't worry, guys.
Hey, we're talking about teams that Scott has picked in the past, and we bring up the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals are 0-1, surprisingly, to those Patriots. They are on the road at the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 1-0. Kansas City is a 5-point favorite at home. Scott, who do you want in this one?
Yeah, Mahomes is 16-4 in September and 6-2 at home in September in his career. Ramondre Stevenson, the running back from New England, just ripped off 120 yards rushing against the same Bengals defense. This is not a bounce back game for Joe Burrow going against that Steve Spagnuolo defense as well. Chiefs at home. It's like the safest bet you can do.
Luis, you want to take that safe bet?
Yeah, I mean, T. Higgins might be faking an injury. Jamar Chase is getting cryptic messages. Joe Burrow can't practice on more than 2 days in a row. The Cincinnati Bengals are still the cheapest team in the league. Yeah, it's a mess in Cincy. Zach Moss, please trade him to Seattle or somewhere where we can fucking get some run. I don't know. Yeah, we're going with the Chiefs.
And Zuhair.
Will the fake Slim Shady please sit down? Yeah, the Chiefs pass rush is just going to annihilate him, and their offense just looks phenomenal to kick things off. It's Chiefs. There's nothing to it.
I like the idea of it being a bounce back game for Burrow, but I don't like the vibes coming out of Cincinnati this early.
You think it's Burrowhead week?
It's not. The hair didn't help. I think the hair might have started a curse. It
would have been fine with the Anakin look, but nope.
Like you said, that Chiefs defense is looking tough as hell, and they're going to really play hard against Kansas City. Mahomes is looking as good as ever. Rashee Rice being able and available is really helping that team out, and Pacheco is fucking unstoppable. Yeah, you gotta take the Chiefs in this one. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Saints, the New Orleans Saints, 1-0, beat the hell out of the Carolina Panthers in Week 1. There isn't a team I feel worse for in this league than the Carolina Panthers fans. I should say the fans.
Speaking of fans, did you see the comments on the tribute today?
On the tribute to what?
The 9/11 tribute?
No.
It was bad. I'm not going to be the one to read it, but it was bad. They were so unhinged. The comparisons. Oh no.
Oh my god.
And what was the original post?
It was just like
it was from the Panthers.
And it was a 9/11 memorial post on the Carolina Panthers page.
Oh, okay.
And the comments just went berserk.
I mean, they're shithead of an owner. Like, it's already been 1 week, and he's brought the new head coach, Dave Canales, in for a meeting after that blowout, wanting to talk to him about some things. Like they have the new era of Dan Snyder as their owner there in Carolina. So this is not good. It's not good for Bryce Young. It was very good for the New Orleans Saints, who whooped their ass. They are 1-0. They are at the Dallas Cowboys, who are also 1-0 after a big Week 1 win versus the Cleveland Browns. Dallas is a 6.5-point favorite at home. Scott, who do you want in this one?
Sorry, I was looking through these comments that are very unhinged on this Instagram post. But it's okay because I don't need to put too much brain power into this selection. It's going to be the Cowboys. I mean, the Saints, they put up, it was 47-10 over Carolina. Carolina is the worst team in the league. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. And yeah, it's Cowboys at home.
Luis, who do you want here?
There's such a thing as the preseason overreaction and then Week 1 overreaction and then the overcorrection. So the Saints look really good, but again, it was the Carolina Panthers they were looking good against. And you know what? I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to pick the Saints.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Wow.
Thank God, because I didn't want to. Zoo, who are you taking in this one?
I hate picking Dallas, but I feel like that defense is going to give Derek Carr a hard time. So, Dallas.
All right.
Because I want Alvin Kamara to go off.
I did seriously.
I need Olave to put in work.
I did seriously look at the Saints here. I do like the talent that they have. I know that they beat the hell out of Carolina, and it's Carolina, of course, but that's still a damn good look. That's a good look. You want to be able to handle teams like that if you're a team that's seriously trying to compete for at least some type of wild card spot or a weak division lead. Saints have the talent there. I love Rashid Shaheed taking off again here in year 2 and helps out Chris Olave, who really didn't have to do shit. But Dallas's defense looks so damn dominant. Micah Parsons is a monster. Having those corners up and healthy is great for them. And Dak, what is he, $240 million man now, he was on a tear between CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. CeeDee Lamb with some nasty fucking moves in that game. So you got to take Dallas here, even if Ezekiel Elliott is leading the ball carriers.
Is Jerry Jones ever going to realize that he needs to just pay people early? Because when he negotiates, he always pays them anyway. Like, what is his money? He's got that infinite money glitch.
Don't talk about the Patrick Mahomes of executives like that. He knows what he's doing. Nobody could do his fucking job like him. That's what he said. Oh. Final game of the week here, and this is a big one for our guy up in the right-hand corner there. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 1-0. Took out damn Washington Commanders. Nobody needs to talk about it. They're 1-0 against and they are taking on the Detroit Lions in Detroit. Lions are also 1-0, coming off a big Sunday night football overtime win against the Rams. Detroit is a 7.5-point favorite at home. Scott, who are you taking in this one?
Yeah, that 7.5 line is insane, especially because, Goff, he thrives playing indoors. He's going to be at home in Detroit. Tampa Bay's secondary is completely in shambles without especially all-pro defensive back Antoine Winfield Jr. I think at some point last week, Mike Evans even said, hey, if you need to go out there and play corner for a couple snaps, I will, because I guess he has a little bit of experience because he played corner in the Pro Bowl once or twice for shits and giggles. With all that being said, still give me Baker Mayfield. He thrives in proving doubters wrong. He played amazing last week, even though the Washington secondary is also in shambles. But I like a really solid upset like this for Tampa Bay on the road.
All right. Scott's got Tampa Bay. Luis, who do you want here?
Listen, I invested a lot of waiver wire and fab budget on my Bucky Irving stock. So I'm going to go ahead and ride the Buccaneers bus this week.
The Buccaneers?
The Buccaneers.
Jesus Christ.
I'll give him Lionel. Zoo, who do you want in this one?
One of the biggest issues last week was that Washington's pass rushers couldn't do shit. I don't think Aiden Hutchinson is going to have that problem. It's going to be a tight game, but I feel like it's going to be Lions by 3.
The Zuhair pick of the week. I like that. Okay, this is our first split of the season, 2-2 against each other on here. We're going to see who is actually got some heat with them, because I am rolling with Zoo on this one. I'm taking the Detroit Lions here at home. I like Tampa, to be completely honest. I know it was against us. I know that our, Washington's defense was
non-existent.
Yeah, non-existent. Backfield terrible with the secondary. No pass rush. And Mike Evans is Mike Evans, though. Like, that's that dude. Chris Godwin looked great, especially back to playing in the slot. And Jalen McMillan was looking really good there on offense. But like Scott said, Tampa's secondary is also in shambles right now. No Antoine Winfield. That's a problem for them. I agree with Zoo where Aiden Hutchinson, that pass rush for Detroit, is going to make some noise, and it's going to make Baker a little more nervous. And Baker had so much time in that game, and he looked fantastic. I don't think it's going to be the same thing here, especially at home in Detroit. Nah,
man was lubed up in Tampa sweat.
That crowd is gonna that crowd is gonna ram. He's lubed up.
Pause.
So yes, give me Detroit in that one.